Hello, my name's Amber Vroman from Full Sail University, and this is my podcast for a persuasive presentation for public speaking online. My thesis is, one step to a better world is to realize that religion and government should be separate. This is a subject I feel very strongly about, and I'm pleased to present it to you today. Religion is the cause for many issues around the world. It causes persecution, segregation, and war. We have been seeing civil wars in the Middle East for centuries due to religious conflict. This is a Jewish and Islamic conflict over Holy Land. These two similar religions spend their time fighting when they could be working together to create a better world. Muslim extremists find glory in such things as suicide bombing in the name of their religion. They are politically motivated, but religiously inspired. They believe they will be rewarded for such acts in their afterlife. Why would we want these fundamentalists running the world based on these violent views? Saudi Arabia is an Islamic theocratic monarchy. In Saudi Arabia, women have no rights. They are required to have a male guardian with them at all times. They're not allowed to vote. They're not allowed to drive. And they are required to wear clothes that cover them from head to foot. And there is little education available to them. Gregory Paul, a social scientist, conducted a study that concluded, in general, higher rates of belief in and worship of a creator correlate with higher rates of homicide, juvenile and early adult mortality, STD infection rates, teen pregnancy, and abortion. This issue of separation of church and state is much closer to home than people realize. We claim to have a government free of religion, but yet on our currency it proclaims, "In God we trust," and in our Pledge of Allegiance to our country it states, "One nation under God." So why do we claim to have separation of church and state when our money says otherwise? There are people who believe that this country was built off of Christian values and believe that the Founding Fathers intended this to be a Christian nation. Then why does the First Amendment clearly state otherwise? It says, "Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof." Sarah Palin, a possible candidate for our next presidential election, has stated, "I can do my job there in developing our natural resources and doing things, making sure our public schools are funded. But really, all of that stuff doesn't do any good if the people of Alaska's heart isn't right with God." Can we really let someone run this country when their religious views may persuade them to do something irrational in the name of their religion? Palin also states that the U.S. mission in Iraq is a task from God and argues that students should be taught creationism in public schools. I personally do not believe in creationism, and this goes against my First Amendment rights. Many people are against Planned Parenthood because of their religious views. Planned Parenthood offers cheap contraceptive to young women and also provides abortion services. They wish to lower the number of abortions in America by educating young women and providing them with safe sex. And yet, religious views are endangering this organization. The Westboro Baptist Church is a great example why religion and government should be separate. These people hate homosexuality and other religions. They believe that God is an angry entity that wishes to destroy all whom oppose him. They protest soldier funerals and say that God hates America for supporting homosexuality. What if they were the ones running this country? There would be persecution of all homosexuals, Jewish, Buddhists, Muslims, Hindus, atheists, and even other Christians. We would be forced to follow the teachings and interpretations of their Bible. Science would suffer immensely as creationism would be accepted as true. They could potentially start religious wars. This is a world I do not wish to live in. But this world may already be on its way to existence. Creationists are fighting to have the theory of evolution removed from science education curriculums because it does not support the teachings of the Bible. Creationists also propose that science teachers, at the very least, offer creationism as an alternative, although this is a religious, not a scientific subject. In the past, when religion was the head of state, scientists such as Galileo were punished for having new ideas. Galileo was put under house arrest for the rest of his life because of his astrological research. He proposed that the Earth was not the center of the universe, and he is now considered the father of modern science. Religious views have also halted stem cell research. If allowed to practice this research, we could potentially find cures for cancer, diabetes, Parkinson's, and Alzheimer's and heart disease. You can use stem cell research to replace dead or damaged cells. If the religious community was not holding stem cell research back, we could have had cures by now. Hitler was religiously inspired. He used God as a way to brainwash people. He was quoted saying, "Hence today I believe that I'm acting in accordance to the will of the Almighty Creator. By defending myself against the Jews, I am fighting for the work of the Lord." His beliefs led to the Holocaust and persecution of the Jews. Even the religious should fight to keep religion and government separate. Jesus Christ was murdered by a religious society for preaching his beliefs publicly. We are all entitled to our own belief and should not be put to death for having these views. We should be able to express them without fear of ridicule. I'm not saying that we should rid the world of religion entirely. Religion has its place and can be a very good thing, but should be a personal, spiritual, peaceful thing. My grandma used her faith to help her fight her way through a very tough time in her life. She's been battling cancer for 3 years, and I believe her faith has truly helped. In conclusion, we should continue to fight for religious freedom, not only in the world outside of America, but here in America as well. To quote Thomas Jefferson, "It does me no injury for my neighbor to say there are 20 gods, or no God. He neither picks my pocket nor breaks my leg." This is a world I wish to see one day. Here is a list of my sources. Again, my name is Amber Vroman from Full Sail University. This has been my persuasive presentation for public speaking online for my thesis of keeping religion and government separate. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much.